One.
Hey, hey everybody, welcome to another podcast, 9020, episode 19. April is the cruelest month. Um, your master host is Logan, and I'm Virtuoso.
Don't like that term, but go ahead.
Well, the CEO host is Logan, and I'm Virtuoso. And we'll be doing a watch along. So go ahead and gear up for episode 19 of season one. And Logan, do you have any facts about 90210 you want to share before we get started?
Uh, Only that it's just got the guy who plays Chandler from Friends in this. So that's the only thing I know about this episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, I remember this episode very well,
Whoa,
and
really?
yeah,
No spoilers.
not in detail because I'm older,
No
but I do.
spoilers.
Huh?
Said no spoilers.
Oh, no, seriously. No, I liked it and I think it's a very important episode. I think it's gonna be delicious.
All right.
So if everybody wants to get started, um, we'll go ahead, everybody, on what, three? We'll start it. One, two, three.
That was pretty good.
Oh, all right, thank you. I'm just looking at the cars. The cars are just making me feel my age.
You say that as if I was not also there in this time period.
Yeah, but you were cute and cuddly at that time.
But I still remember. Wait a minute. Was there still lead and gas at this point? Or
There isn't
was
lead
it?
in gas anymore.
No, it's all unleaded. It's all unleaded. I know you lived through the time where they still had lead in the gas. Do you remember when they stopped putting, when it became unleaded, where they had to put that on the actual products like they do now?
They did that under my nose if it was during my time. I had no idea. I mean, I just got in the car and be like, now how you put the gas in here?
Oh, okay. So they
You
didn't make a
don't
big
got on
deal
the
out of it.
car.
It wasn't like a big news story for you guys, like when they took the lead out of gas when you were growing up.
I don't remember because you know what? I never paid attention to news because after I heard about AIDS, I was like, I'm done. I don't want to watch no more.
Yeah, that was a big discovery too. Even though they found it in the early 80s, but it
Mhm.
didn't become national news until the 90s for some reason.
Yeah. I heard about it in the 80s and I remember scared to take a bath because I was thinking it was in the water. But
Yeah,
they
it took
called
like
it,
10 years for people to actually be afraid of it. From
oh,
what I
no,
saw.
me. No, me, I
Yeah.
heard about it on the news and they called it gay cancer. And I was scared right away and my mother had dear friends that were gay and I loved them. One was teaching me to play the piano. And I remember
Hmm.
being terrified for him. I didn't even know what gay was. I thought gay meant just happy because he was real happy. That's all I knew. And I loved him. His name was Stan. Rest in peace, Stan.
Yeah.
Look at this typical rich Beverly Hills Nepo baby.
Okay, it says that they began phasing out lead in 1973, but it wasn't until 1996 that they officially banned it on a federal level.
Oh, okay. So it was in
So
motion
we
before
were
they
definitely around when they were still putting lead and gas.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
trying to kill me.
Not
And
no,
then
not just
they
that.
said,
It causes anger issues, it lowers your IQ. Yeah, it causes all kinds of side effects.
oh man.
Yeah, that's why when they find it in water, it's a really big deal, you know.
I Atlanta has a lead problem that they're not gonna fix.
Oh, you can live in Atlanta for a month and realize that there was a lead problem in the water. When I read that lead causes anger issues and you know it complicates intelligence levels and like you said, it leads to early
Oh my,
deaths.
it did the
I was
reverse on us. We weren't a criminalistic town outside of, you know, people coming from other sides of town into Atlanta to do crime.
mhm.
Yeah, we did crime. But we did it with love,
Well, I
not
didn't
we.
say crime. I just said anger issues. So that could express itself in lots of different ways. Not necessarily because you know scamming is not an anger crime, right? Like not every crime is motivated by rage, but besides like murder and violence and stuff like that. But yeah, when I read that, I was like, oh, so all across America, that explains why we are so angry. We are such an angry
Drinking
people.
lead
We're hard to
makes
educate,
me
you
believe.
know? Yeah.
Look out. Oh, no, okay. It's Cindy's little cute shirt. And
I
the
was
girls
just shocked
have
that
on
she's doing the
jackets,
budgeting.
maybe. Huh?
I was just shocked that she's doing the budgeting. So Jim just brings the check and then Cindy distributes it.
Mhm.
Oh, she's doing taxes.
Oh,
Yeah, I would think Jim would be he's a lawyer. You think he'd be pretty good at doing taxes?
yeah. But he works a lot. So, now what did Brenda get on her SAT scores?
They changed them since I was in high school, so I don't even know what I think when you guys were in high school, an 1100 was like really good, but they completely changed them by the time I took the SATs. So only the only person in this conversation that would know what a good score is you. Because yeah, they went from I think the highest score was 1300 in the 90s and then they revamped the scores when I got to high school and the highest score was like a 1600 or something like that. Um,
Keep moving the goalposts.
yeah, well, I don't know. I have no idea why that because they also had the ACT that nobody ever brings up in movies or shows. Whoa.
Got them things. Is that how you get to Beverly Hills? I know, look, he said the same thing.
Yeah.
Taxes.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's backwards. I think he should be doing the taxes since he's the tax lawyer. Like
Well, Jim can't do the taxes at work, then want to come home and do the taxes. What is Cindy doing?
that's like me refusing to clean. I clean stuff all day and then I'm like, "Oh no, I'm not cleaning nothing." When I get like that's crazy.
Yeah, I hate that. I do the same thing I do at work everywhere I go.
Yes, you
Can't
just that's just
save it.
you what you do. If you do the finances at work, you should be doing your own home's finances. That would look bad. I mean,
So everyone's sleeping. So
if
everyone
his
else at work is
clients
asleep. Hmm.
if his clients found out that his wife was the one that did the finances in his household, he would be embarrassed, I think. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I am from a different time, as you said.
Yeah.
You good over there?
Yeah. I can't hear you in the speaker part, but I can hear you through the phone.
Interesting.
So I put the earpiece on this side so I can hear you better on from here.
Oh, your headset isn't working?
Yeah, it's working, but I think I turned it on too late. I'm not sure. But I can still hear you through the phone. Through the phone's mic. That dude has a huge house.
Yeah, Chandler. I don't even know his real name,
Who is
but
this? Who
he
is that?
plays Rich in Friends as well.
Oh, okay.
So you can't if you can't hear me through your headphone, then you don't need to wear them, do you?
Can you? The mic's not working
Oh,
either.
the mic. Oh, you're. Let me see. Hold on. Go say it again.
Is the
Speak.
mic working?
No, I'm hearing you through your phone. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what?
I'm like, you don't need to wear it if you can't hear me. And I,
I'm gonna go out and come back in and see can I. No, yeah, we're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep watching, but I'm gonna go out and come back in and see can I
uh, okay, I got
get it
you.
back on. Okay, I'll be right back.
All right. So it's just me, guys. 1190. That's huge. I think the highest score is 1300 back then on the SATs. So an 1190 is insane. Yeah. I remember the SATs being a huge deal back in the day. It was like it made no sense. Everybody was like nervous and people were trying to like people were working part-time jobs to take the prep courses. All right.
I can hear you.
See, there we go. I can hear it. Your mic is working. Yeah.
Yeah, good. Sorry about that. Gang.
That's all right. So I think the highest score was back then was a 1300 and Brandon got an 1190.
And what did Brenda get?
I don't remember.
Oh.
Oh no, I'm sorry. The
Oh,
highest score is 1600 in 1990. 1600. So
oh, okay.
1190. So Brandon is a B student. Hey, go B students. We got some
Yeah, ain't no wrong with
representation.
being a B. Ain't no
Yeah.
wrong with it being a B.
I tried to be an A student, but I just the algebra. I completely slipped up on the algebra.
Uh, only way I passed algebra on retest, and I had to stay there all day. But I passed. I would get a B, but they would average out your grade with the B. We know whatever grade you got on the retest. So you really had to get an A to get like a C.
Hmm. Yeah. And I played tennis, so the teacher was the tennis coach and gave me a break. That's how that's how I got through math in high school.
Oh well, I would have bought her flowers if you had told me that.
Oh yeah, Mrs. T. Yeah, she was lit.
Not
Her
like she would have liked flowers.
she was no, she was cool. She her
You think she would
sister.
like flowers?
I mean, this has been 20 years, but her sister was like a big Hollywood agent back then, and we used to talk about that stuff. Yeah, it was really yeah. So we were like cool on an interpersonal level as well. So yeah, she was coaching me, teaching me, and we had this little connection to the Hollywood
You
sphere.
didn't tell me that. You kept
I
that a
did.
secret.
I did tell you that. You didn't, you were a different person. It's 20 years ago, mom. You were a different person back then. Um, and yeah, yeah, she was cool. So that's how I passed math in high school. Then college, I remember I had to get a tutor from this
I had
like
to have a tutor before.
this long-haired hacker dude, and he was really nice. He was really nice.
he
I wouldn't
probably
have passed
saw
without him.
he probably saw numbers in his sleep. And you say
Yeah,
hacker
yeah,
dude. He probably know the code to everything.
yeah. He was cool. He was cool. It cost me I think it was like it was back then it was only $20 a day. Now I'm sure it's like in the hundreds now to get a algebra tutor to all to yourself.
So well, you can do it on YouTube University.
Yeah, but you
You
can't ask
just
them
play it
questions.
back.
You can't ask them. That's what I needed help with. Not the information being thrown at me, but being able to ask a question and get a clear answer that I understood.
I just felt rushed. I didn't have enough time because when I go retest and I take my time, I would get it right.
That means you didn't know
But
the information. Yeah, it means
yeah, yes, I did. I just didn't know.
if you
I
need
was
more than
second
2 hours
guessing.
to finish a test,
Yeah,
you didn't know the
I would
information.
go through it over and over. I knew how the problem was set up, but I would make mistakes, and she would just try, try, try. She'll deduct 2 points, 1 point.
Yeah, that's what I'm
She'll
saying.
just
Yeah, you don't know it if it takes you that long and
not.
you're
I would get
unsure of the
nervous and
answer.
I would make mistakes.
The nervous, you don't understand the nervous. I'm teaching you something new now. The nervousness and the lack of confidence comes from lack of having a sure fire answer. Like when somebody puts you on the spot, you're nervous because you do not have
Mm.
a pre-prepared answer ready for that. You know what I mean?
Oh
Like
no, I would
that's what
still be
causes a
nervous.
lack of confidence.
I'm still nervous, even if I know it. I'm nervous.
Because when I got in there and he was like, "You just need to know just enough to get through this class, and then you can start taking history classes." I got in there and I was like, "Oh, I know exactly which ones I know and which ones I don't know, and I'm not going to worry about the ones I don't know." And I just answered all the ones I did and got out of algebra for the rest of my life.
And what's so crazy, I started off as a tutor in elementary, tutoring people in math. Now, where I lost the steps, I don't know.
Probably algebra. There's a
No, I
huge.
lost it long before algebra. I was
Oh,
in love
really?
with math. And then somewhere along elementary, I think in come my best friend who was dumb as a box of rocks. And I think I just stopped focusing on math and and schoolwork
Yeah. Yeah,
and
but there is a big like shift from arithmetic to like variables, using variables, solving for X.
hmm yeah, I was gone before that though. I was gone. I somewhere I think around the fourth grade I started checking out because I wasn't going to school as much. But they socially passed you back then. So, and my mom used to be the
Yes.
secretary, so they didn't kick me
Yeah,
out like they should have.
maybe we shouldn't be telling people this, but yeah, back in the day, if you were a nice kid, you're a good kid, you stay out of trouble, they would make sure that you got to the next grade. Yeah, somehow.
Yeah, that was cool. That was fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I know this guy. He looks different in a colorful shirt.
Yeah, yeah. He he would later go on, I think 5 years from now, from this time, he would be on Friends, cast of Friends, as the worry wart. He's really your character on Friends if you watch that show.
Is he?
He's like
I've
the guy who's
never
worried
seen
all the time.
Friends.
Oh, you should check it out. You might like it. If you like this show, if you like 90210, you might love Friends.
Well, I heard they ripped off Living Single, so I love
So that
Living
would mean you
Single.
would love it. They rip off a show you like. That means you would love it.
That's true.
I love when old show. I wish they would rip off Xena one day. You know what I mean? Like somebody try at least.
Yeah, make it melanated. That would be dope. Just have a lot more of everybody mixed in there. All different types just in
What?
there.
Yeah, like yeah. I wish they would rip
Look,
off more shows I liked.
okay, I'll give it a try. I'll give it one episode to see what the big deal is.
There's you are more like Chandler, but I know you're gonna like uh this character called
Rachel.
no no
Oh.
Phoebe. She's like the
Oh, I
hippie.
like her.
She's like the hippie
And
girl, and she always has some horrible story, but she like has the best attitude about it.
oh well that's me too.
Yeah, you might actually like that show.
Oh, I like Kelly blazer. Jacket,
Yeah,
whatever that is.
yeah. Kelly's killing it with that blazer. It's like a Vera Bradley inspired design. I don't know if you remember Vera Bradley. Hello.
Yeah, I don't know.
Uh,
I'm stuck at
yeah,
Donna smoking a cigarette.
you
I'm
you
like,
got lost in the sauce. I was like, what the?
I didn't remember that detail. Yep,
Man.
every good Beverly Hills Nepo baby gets a therapist
Yeah.
so they can work through their traumas.
Well, I mean, no, now it's affordable for everybody. That's one thing that's gotten cheaper with time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because now they know you only have to go once a month to say you're in therapy. Nobody's doing every week. That's ridiculous. But yeah, once a month, it's $100 a month. If you're middle class, you could probably swing that. Especially if you're not taking like a spin class already or a yoga class or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah. I like their house, but it just looks like it's cold and
It's a
rigid.
fortress. It's a fortress. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And why are they playing
Now
murder
you
music?
heard him because you heard him tell the therapist that he wants his father.
What? He wants his father
He
what?
said, I want him gone.
Oh,
But he
okay.
didn't say
Why'd you
gone.
stop at why'd you stop there? It was like
Now
you're on a
I
commercial
don't wanna
break.
be yeah, I don't wanna be called in for a witness.
It was like you're on a commercial break. You're like, you heard him say that he wants his father.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Off with his head. Uh, I don't know. One of them. I don't know what he wanna do. Oh, look at him.
That Walter PPK.
Now who does this character remind you of? What
Menendez brothers.
story? Where yeah.
Yeah.
And I think this was around that time or right after. This was after. So this is like their Menendez brothers type episode.
Mm. I miss those dress shirts with the white collar and the design on the shirt, but the white collar. It was like 80s. This is very 80s style. The father's wearing. Still with me?
Down shirts.
What'd you say?
They're called button down shirts.
No, I mean that style with the white collar and the different design on the shirt.
Oh, what the dad has on.
Yes.
Yeah, that's. I think that's a button down too. Oh
No,
my
it's
goodness.
got a specific name, but we'll find out later. It's an '80s style dress shirt, but whoa, Cindy, put some clothes on.
Listen, do her thing. She been doing taxes all month.
First of all, why is her hair done? That's the part that doesn't make sense. I mean, I know white
Cause
ladies don't wear bonnets, but
Jim ain't doing nothing but going home, going to bed. And Brenda look like she. I don't know.
she's at least
She.
layered up. She's layered up.
Yeah.
She got 2 layers
Yeah.
on. That's fine. Cindy was one loose knot away from being booty naked in front of Brandon.
Maybe she wanted Hugh Hefner to call her and be like, "What's up with that spread, Cindy?" I mean, what's her real name? Carol. There's a little angry fella. Now I wonder what Steve know.
It's not. He just hit a nerve. Like some guys really struggle with being in the shadow of their fathers. Some
I
mothers,
wish I
some
wish I
mothers.
had that. I wish I had that problem. My mother's so rich that I just had to try to live up to her
It's got to
standards.
suck though, because everybody's looking at you like, how come you're not starting your own
I was
billion-dollar business?
I say I don't know. I figure that out on the way while I'm on the way to the mall or while I'm at the mall or at the shop. Is there a mall? Are there malls anymore? No, but when I was younger, there were malls.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the cute couple. So Brenda and Dylan are just a real couple. They look so happy.
They've been a couple this whole season.
Well, not a little bit.
Yeah. You just can't leave Dylan alone too long, but they've been a couple the whole season.
Okay. Oh Lord, why he got to dry like
Hey.
that? That's not a good recipe. He doesn't like his father. Yes, he look like a powder keg about ready to explode.
He's fine. He's just going through a little bit of teen rebellion, trying to find a way to get up from under his father's shadow and control. Dad's got him living in a fortress.
I would let him do whatever he want to do, especially if he got money. He can hire some handlers.
Yeah, I mean it's different because we're old. Like we're not 15, but you just try to picture yourself being 15, 16, and somebody's looking at you and they're like, "We expect big things from you. Your father's so successful, you better be successful." Like it's different. We're older. We don't care if somebody has expectations of us, but try to think back when you were a teenager, what it felt like to not meet your peers or society's standards or expectations.
I'm pretty sure I didn't meet them, but I didn't know what they were and probably didn't ask.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, I like Donna. I think she's smart. The
Donna,
only
yeah,
dumb
Donna's the
thing,
nice girl in this show.
yeah, she really is. Now I would not want to ride with him again. Did you hear
Well,
the,
you
Did you
know,
hear
no,
him say, "I'll leave you the car in my will"? Now, what would a teenager be telling his new acquaintance that?
oh, guys are different. Yeah, we become friends faster than you guys do.
So that's a real bromance right now.
I've noticed. Yeah, there's this show where two guys become friends, and then they had a girl do the breakdown, the review on this channel I liked, and she was like, "I don't
Uh-huh.
understand why they became friends so fast." And I was like, "Yeah, because you're not a guy. Like,
Yeah, looking at like
you're
look
not a
like
dude."
Brandon is part of the family now. He's standing right next to the dad.
Yes, I became parts of many families very quickly as a teenager, for sure. Just walking in, opening the fridge.
I would stay to see if he got into Stanford. I wouldn't go nowhere.
When he didn't get in.
I don't know. I don't remember that part. Look, Brandon don't want to know.
See,
Oh, he didn't get in. Oh, this is sad. I wouldn't even want the money. Just give me middle class. I'll take middle class.
yeah, this is just, this is the Bush mentality, right? Like the Trump mentality.
Yeah,
The
no,
because people expect it. People expect you to surpass your parents. That's just even if you're poor, even if you're, in entertainment, even if you're in sports, people expect the child to be better than the parent. And this episode is just exploring that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That Walter
And
PPK
they
again.
and then he putting his fingers all on it. We're gonna wipe it down. Brandon ain't seen no
Brad,
movies.
Brandon's gonna be the OJ of Beverly Hills.
Yeah, he gonna blame it on him, but like Brandon's fingerprints was on it too.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean you don't want to get shot being all excited. I mean bang banged. So this was shot in 1991, right?
No, this was shot in 1990. The
Oh, they got a
first
calendar
one was
on the wall, and
yeah
I think
shot
it said 1991. The calendar
yeah
on
because
the
we
wall.
passed Christmas, so it's
Oh,
1991
okay.
in the timeline,
Oh, okay.
but they shot
Oh,
this
okay.
in 1990.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, at
because
least the set designers thought about that.
remember the show premiered in I think September October of 1990.
Oh, okay.
So now we're in second semester, which is always after Christmas break. The white collar shirt was popularized by Ralph Lauren in the
Uh huh.
1980s. So that's why
Oh,
everybody was
okay.
wearing
And what do they call it?
It's just a white collar shirt, like you said.
Yeah, just a
And
button down.
Brooks Brothers is they're the ones still making them. They say, well, here this article says Brooks Brothers makes the best version now.
Oh, okay. That's the suit guys, right?
Yep. Yeah, it says they fell out of fashion as our society became more casual with dress code.
Oh, I know some people still want to wear suits. I don't even know why politicians wear them. They just crooks. They might as well wear Adidas suits and tennis shoes.
Well, they do wear cheap suits though. Like you don't see a lot of politicians wearing Armani suits or silk, suits. They do wear some cheap suits that you can tell.
Yeah, they might as well put on t-shirt and jeans.
I don't know about that. I want them to still have to do something when they go to work. You know what I mean?
They
They
do.
gotta,
They collect checks from lobbyists and interest groups. It's a
yeah,
lot
like
of
when I
hard
heard,
work. They might as well wear workout gear to work so they can practice lifting up them bags of money they be taking under the table.
it was like when I heard that Trump was, you heard he's suing the IRS, even though he runs the IRS, so he's paying himself. I remember thinking, I don't
Hmm.
like the guy, but I kind of support this strike against the IRS.
Oh
I was
no,
like, I
because
don't
he
like the
expect
dude.
we gonna be the ones paying him.
I know. That's
The
so
poor
crazy.
people, not even the rich people, but the poor people.
Yeah, that's true. His tax returns came out. Did you see that? He only paid like
Mm-mm.
$7,000 tax. Yep,
Are you kidding me?
yep.
So he didn't pay no taxes.
He basically paid no taxes for the last year. Yeah, and it's about to get
Yeah,
paid by the IRS in his settlement.
he leaked them. All they're gonna do is determine that he was the one who leaked it. That was been the plan the whole time. That's why they cut down on the workers ahead of time. Because I was thinking, why would they cut down on tax collectors?
Yeah, I mean, he's stated how much he hates the IRS for years, so we knew that was coming, but we didn't think he was going to be able to do it.
Mrs. Teasley,
Yep.
the principal.
Yeah.
Don't you love Miss Teasley's demeanor? It's real calm and nurturing.
Completely unrealistic for a principal. Yeah.
She look more like a counselor, don't she?
Yes. 100%.
Well, not look, but act, because she's
Maybe that's
got
the
a
kind
lot
of
of time.
maybe that's the kind of principal you get when you go to Beverly Hills. You know.
Oh, okay. Because I would say our principal, you might see him in the hall telling, the boys pull your pants up, and the
Yeah.
girls, he might hold the
That,
door
that's
open
principal.
and say good
Yeah.
morning.
That's,
And that's it. That's all you gonna see him at assembly.
our principal was very well. We had a lady principal who was cool. She actually
Hmm.
was nice. Then we got a dude, but when the school demographics changed, we got a dude principal from the hood, and he used to tackle people, and he was a regulator. He was like a prison guard, literally.
He was on. What's that? East Side High principal.
Probably I don't know what you're talking about, but probably like
uh, what's his name? Morgan Freeman played this principal. That went to this tough school called East Side High.
hmm yeah, very much.
I think his last name was Brown, Principal Brown. I forget his name.
And the teachers, they were still left over from the previous administration, so they were not used to those kind of tactics, and a couple of them
Mhm.
left because they didn't like. Yeah, I mean, mom, he was like literally manhandling kids. Like there was no like
They
speeches.
needed some man. That's why you don't hear about millennials out here acting crazy. It skipped a generation. It's like nobody talks about millennials or Gen X anymore. Everybody is Gen Z and Alpha.
And
Because
boomers.
you guys still got corporal punishment.
No,
Y'all got
I don't
punched a
know.
couple times, so
Yeah,
y'all still good.
yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
But when you couldn't
There's
hit
no
the
speeches.
people who can't hit their kids, them kids be bad. I don't know what they gonna do with them kids. Somehow
He didn't give
you be
any
like,
speech.
sit down. They
There
be
was
like, no.
there
Hmm.
was no like, all right, y'all are young black kids. Y'all gotta put it together. Like, no, he would just grab people by the collar and he'd be like, we're going to the isolation room. They used to call it the ISO room. Yeah.
No, that's funny. But that's what you're supposed to do. Not put them in a closet, but you're supposed to put kids in time out
Yeah,
instead
that
of
it was
corporal
basically timeout.
punishment.
Yeah, it was timeout.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, it was funny though.
But it doesn't work all the time. Time out.
Um,
Because then they be like, they go back to doing what they're doing. Okay, time out again. Then
well,
they go
that's
with time out.
we got lucky because this is before they created the like school to prison pipeline system.
Hmm.
So they didn't have that yet. So these kids, if they got suspended too many times, they would go to an alternative school down the street. That was like,
Hmm.
yeah. So, now they go to jail, right? And then they just,
Hmm.
that's just it for them.
Oh, that's sad. Oh, I like they pool. And they got a pool house.
I mean, I'm appreciating the privacy they have. Like, you can't argue with the
Hmm.
level of privacy.
But I mean, this kid is just so miserable. Poor thing.
He's just alone and under a lot of pressure.
We haven't seen the mother at all.
Yeah, that's the touch that you need.
Yeah, he need a hug.
Yeah.
And to hear somebody say, man, screw your daddy. You
Yeah.
know, mama would. She'd be like, just wait till he die. We gonna spend his money.
Well, not that kind of mom. We want him to have a Cindy. We don't want him to have that kind of mom.
I mean, that's Beverly Hills. That's all they waiting on.
Yeah, we don't want that kind of mom. We want a Minnesota mom.
Everybody can't have Cindy and
so,
Jim.
so said Jim. I must have that you're quoting Jim on that.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he don't want to share. It'd be too expensive. Carol earns her money if she doing the taxes.
Can you imagine making your wife? I mean, if you're a husband, making your wife do the taxes every year.
Mm,
Come on now, we know how you don't like doing your taxes. Imagine if
man, that's like planning your funeral. I just don't like pimps, and I feel like they pimps.
uh they're
They take our money and tell us what they gonna do with it, and be like, "Nah, you can't have none of it back." They
well,
supposed to put it in the pot and distribute it evenly. No, we gonna give it all to the people who already got it.
yeah.
Like, what's fun about that? That's dying. That's slavery. That's like dying every time I gotta go see a tax collector.
That's exactly what I was about to say. Is that if they were fair, we would love
Mhm.
them, but they're not
Mhm.
fair. So it's like,
Mm-mm.
yeah,
Yeah, everybody would love them equally
yes, or hate them
because
equally,
everybody.
at least. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? But they're not fair.
Mhm.
So it's like they have no friends, and.
Oh, Oh, I love Donna's dress.
Yep.
I will wear it now, and I would have wanted it then.
Hey, look at Ian in the purple. I'm sorry.
I
What's his
like
name?
it.
What's his character?
Steve.
Steve. Sorry,
Steve.
Steve.
Look at the cars. I feel so old.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. You're around a lot of new cars. I'm in Roanoke, Virginia. There's not a lot of
Oh,
brand new
you
cars
still see
out here.
those? I
Yeah,
don't know how many
you're in
90s
Atlanta.
cars.
You're probably seeing Phantoms and Ferraris and Lamborghinis and
Mm-mm,
Bugattis and all kinds of crazy
mm-mm.
stuff.
A lot of SUVs.
Hmm.
Um, I don't see a lot of fancy other cars. Unless I'm going to work or coming back. Cause then I'm in downtown. Then I might see a few fancy cars.
Yeah,
But no, not just everywhere else in Atlanta. It's your regular. But not a lot of 90s cars on the road.
yeah. To be honest, I think I'm the only one that I've seen that has a '90s car still.
Mm-mm. If I had kept that 300, which was a really good car,
But you
that was
didn't.
a 90 something. I know, but that was on the road for a long time. What, 2015, 20? Yeah,
Yeah, I
2015.
again, I am the only one in 2026 that I've seen with a '90s car. Because I talked to this lady who has like a newish car, and she was paying $1,200 a month.
For what? A car
Car
note?
note, car note, $1,200 a month,
What
and I
kind
was
of
like,
car does she
wow.
have?
I don't know. She was just like, it's just a new car. It just came out like 2025 or something like that. So these are the kind of like that's the price range of the car notes now. It's like in the 700s up to 1,000 per month for a new car note.
That's not worth it.
That's like a whole check. That's basically a whole check just for the car note. Yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah, that's crazy.
Mm-mm. In the 90s, you might. I think some people paid 250,
I was gonna say
300.
300 was like the highest I heard when I was growing up. Like 300
Mm-hmm.
like on the high end, yeah.
I don't know. I paid like three. Well, I paid like 325, but
Yeah.
I
It
found
it
out. But
really
my
jumped
car
up.
wasn't new. It was 3 years old. But you know what I found
Oh,
out?
3 years old. That's still new.
Hmm.
That's still new. That's what I'm
But
saying. Like, it really
so,
skyrocketed at some point. Like, people were paying 6, 7, 8, 900 a month on their car
and
notes.
then the cars are breaking down as soon as they get them.
Well, you
Like I
still get
mean,
them fixed. You still
I
gotta get them
mean,
fixed.
yeah.
This is so
I'm
crazy about
sorry,
it.
not brand new, but like when you look on Drive Time and what's the other one where you pick up the car and go get it delivered. Those people are paying like $400, $500 for a 2012 or or
Which is ridiculous.
2013, huh?
Yeah. Which is ridiculous because
Uh
and
huh. And then
10 years old.
and and then they were still breaking down because they used cars. They were still breaking down on
Yeah, that's what
people.
I'm saying. They're used, and not only that, but they're, uh, you know, you still gotta get them fixed. You still have to pay for repairs. It's crazy.
Hmm.
Yeah.
They say it's a special hell for used car salesmen and lawyers.
Yeah, well, there's a lot more people that need to get their own special hells, to be honest. I can't even think of an honest profession now when I'm really breaking it down.
Mm-mm.
Every industry is taking advantage of the
Of
American
somebody. Yep. I hate that too. It's like the snake that ate its own tail. It's like
Yeah.
We're gonna poop it back out and just solidify to that. Solidify a big turd.
So,
I
what
mean,
do you think of this episode?
I think that I'm glad that it did not turn out to be a Menendez brothers situation.
Okay, kind of.
And I hope, yeah, and I hope that young man and his father gets to work it out
Mm,
between themselves, and maybe him and the dad can one day seek counseling together. So when he gets married and have children, he don't have to pass on those traits to his children.
yeah. Yeah. I hope the best for these fictional characters. Um, it's so weird to think about fiction. It's like, yeah, their future is ends with these credits, but we can still hope that in some alternate reality they exist and they got therapy because that's what the father said he would do. He said we're gonna get help, both of
Yeah,
us.
I'm glad. Yeah, I'm hoping the
So,
dad finds time to follow through with that. Um, and I'm glad Brandon cared enough to almost get pew pew.
well,
Um,
he didn't get shot, but he was about to be present for a suicide, which would have been very complicated because people would have definitely had a conspiracy theory that he did it, right? And then
they
he
would
would
have been
have.
like, it's a sacrifice for Jim's business.
Yeah, that would have been very. I mean, somebody kills himself in front of you, like you have to defend yourself at that point because people
Hmm.
are going to be like, "Well, you were there, you must have did it, whatever. What did you tell him? What did you say to him? All that stuff." So, yeah, good for Brandon that he avoided a major scandal, OJ level scandal, in this episode for sure. With
Hmm.
his fingerprints on the gun, by the way, so he would have definitely been on the stand. So yeah, this is a great little near miss. Uh,
So you
episode.
see how easy um it would have been, because they could have been like him and Brandon was like, you know, partners. And so they could have came up with any kind of scenario as to why
Well, we know
the
Brandon.
kid snapped.
Yeah, we know Brandon's a good kid, but yeah, the public could have been like, "Oh, he's from Beverly Hills. He probably got him to do it," or
Hmm.
anything.
Or maybe they
But
were scared everybody was gonna find out.
but with the B plot, Donna feeling like she's too dumb to think about her future, that was sad.
That was super sad because she's so sweet.
Mhm.
And her
Yeah.
mother obviously is a narcissist. For her to tell her daughter that the best thing she could do is marry rich, like she was projecting what she did onto her daughter.
Yeah,
Instead of saying, "Girl, I married a rich man, your daddy, you better marry a rich man." Like she could have bonded with her over that
yeah. Or also
choice
you could do both.
option.
You can have a career
Hmm.
and marry a rich guy too. It's possible.
Hmm. And she probably would do that because she's, well, no, David ain't rich. Well, David
Oh,
comes from a
no
wealthy
spoiler,
father.
no
Oh,
spoiler. They don't
oh,
even know each other. As far as
yeah,
I
they
know,
don't know each other.
David and Donna don't even know each other. Like they don't even hang out
Oh,
like
okay.
you don't know what you're
Yeah, they
talking.
don't even know. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm drunk.
But yeah, I think that's sad that she was like, but that's also normal for a kid to feel the lack of confidence, especially if an adult tells them that they're stupid. That's a big sin. That's a big sin.
Hmm.
Yeah, to tell a child to give limits to a child's ambition is sick and unnecessary because it doesn't inspire.
Yeah.
But
Never tell your daughter something like that. Mm.
yeah, it's like, and we know adults do this out of frustration, but you have to have self control at a certain age and realize that
I can
kids.
see her. I can see Kelly's mom telling her that, but
Well, her mom works. Her mom puts in work too. So
does she
uh,
work? I don't think the
well,
mom.
she was
Does the
setting up
mom work?
appointments. She was setting up appointments with something with that during that drinking alcoholic episode. You know,
Oh yeah, but she doesn't
she was
work.
busy doing something. I don't know what she was busy
Mhm.
doing. They weren't clear on how she
Mhm.
produces income for her and her daughter.
Child
So
support. She gets child support from Kelly's dad.
quite
Um.
possibly, but they don't really talk
Mhm.
about him that much. We don't. I mean, he's not. He's like a ghost too. They weren't clear, probably on purpose, so
Mm-mm.
that they wouldn't have to commit to something that early in the show. Um, but next episode, let me see. The thumbnail is spring training. Okay. Says Brandon and Steve manage a Beverly Hills league team, little league team. Oh, okay. And Brenda becomes attached to a stray dog. I wonder how they're going to make that
Oh.
interesting.
Oh. I
That
think I
sounds.
remember.
Oh, you do? Okay. I want to see how they make that
Hmm.
interesting. You know,
It's
little
cute.
league
It's going to
team.
be a very cute episode.
Okay. All right. All right. I look forward
I
to
mean,
it.
from what I remember, I don't remember the entire every detail, but I do remember the dog,
Okay. Okay. All right.
and I remember always bringing home strays, so I can empathize with Brenda on this.
Well, folks, Mom, you want to do the outro?
Thank you for hanging out, chilling with Logan and I. We have enjoyed you guys listen to us flap our gums for an hour, watching 90210 episodes. If you can, like and subscribe and catch us next week for more 90210 episodes reviews. Bye.
Have a good one. See you guys next week. All right.